Now we're going to go to the latest on that deadly shootout in New Jersey that left 4 innocent people dead.
On that deadly attack and shootout in New Jersey.
As we proceed to give you what you need, it's Rasheed, motherfuckers. So take heed, motherfuckers.
As far as like the actual process of writing, I still go to pen and pad. I see a lot of people use, their phones. When I started rapping, having cell phones wasn't a common thing. I see some people just kind of put it together in their head, but for me, it's almost like I'm keeping a chronicle or a diary when I put the pen to the paper. As artists, we evolve, so I always think that evolution is a great thing. But the artists that I tend to gravitate towards are the ones who kind of remain true to their sound and kind of just evolve from it. There were times when I could have gotten record deals if I had switched up something or had done something different or kind of rolled with a click, but I kind of stayed to what felt most comfortable and authentic to me. I think authenticity always wins out over trend hopping. I feel like there hasn't been a Rasheed Chappell before, and that's one of the reasons why I don't have a stage name or anything like that. I'm giving you me. All I can say is that my music is the sole purpose why I feel like I was, born. I waste no words, I waste no sessions, I waste no energy other than give you my authentic self.
We have children who are being shot and killed.
This is as bad as it's been probably since the mid-'80s when the crack epidemic hit urban America.
There's murders every day going on, but when it's hit right in your neighborhood and it happened, it just makes you feel like you have to get up and go out and do something about it.
I mean, the household was crazy. I wouldn't change anything. Pops was outside. Moms did the best she could, battling addiction. I had to kind of grow up early, especially when my little sister was born. So I was responsible for not just myself, but, for her as well. So, the household was kind of crazy. It's weird because I always wanted to leave, right? And it's like, I never felt like I was just a New Jersey artist. I always felt like there was more of the world out there. And so it's wild that telling these stories of where I'm from in Japan and in Germany and, Switzerland, all the different places that I've been, that it kind of brings you right back to home, even though I always like, I want to leave here. So New Jersey has been like a huge part of me.
One thing about Rasheed, is that I definitely am impressed with his work ethic. He went from a drought of having one album over a 7-year, hiatus to now stacking albums and just being like, I gotta catch up. He's basically playing catch up now. So his work ethic is very impressive, coming up on the greats, going back to the Kumo D's and Kaz's, the Melly Mel's, to the Kanes, Rakims, and G-Raps. And, I'm always looking for, who's the next dude. And so for me, Rasheed was part of that next generation of MCs that were bringing that same standard.
I would say to any artist that's trying to, do something different than, what's popular, someone has to set a trend. It could be you, so stick to what it is that you feel. Like, the thing about art, man, is like, if you love it, it's hard for you to change. Like, it's hard for you to just do something different because it's popular. So if it's something that, you're passionate about or something that you feel strongly about, I say stick with it.
To everybody we lost, you might be gone, but never forgotten. It's the remnants of a broken home, picking up the pieces. My mother's favorite child with my portrait next to Jesus. Heaven versus hell, I don't know what I believe in. Hell is how I'm living in heaven, I never seen it. Sins of my father, I inherit all his demons. The wisdom of his words and the actions of his teachings. Elijah, Muhammad, Malcolm the X. Drugs, lies, abuse, and the sex. On the verge of my sanity, I search for sobriety. Admired in the public eye, struggle with it privately, suffer with it silently. My thoughts keep reminding me